On an icy cold morning with lots of frost, I'm up in the Victorian high country, but I'm not lost. I've come up here without my daughter to throw a couple of lines in the water. I know it's dark and it looks like night, but I've come up here to fish the twilight bite at Lake Eildon. Hey you! You're watching Robbie Fishing. G'day folks, what a glorious morning it is. I'm up here at Lake Eildon and I'm hoping to fish the sunrise bite. We can see the first light just making its way up over there. The sky's turning pink. I better go and get my lines organised. Righty, I'm set up and ready to go. I've got two rods, just a traditional setup. Two rods, one with a running sinker rig, one with a paternoster rig and Jan Juck fishing worms on both rods. I'll cast them out now. There's lots of splashes on the water there. Hopefully my worms... No, Jan Juck worms never break. I was going to say hopefully my worms didn't break, but they never break. Oh, I'm a bit of dirt on my fishing rod or something. I'll put these in now, and then when the light improves a bit, I'll adjust them as needed. Just had a bite on me running sinker rod. Just had my first nibble on the long rod on the left. I'm going to check this worm because I had a bite on it a minute ago. Just had a bite on my paternoster rig. I just put a fresh worm on the running sinker rig. And I had a bite on the paternoster rig. That's good. That's a good sign. Oh, there we go. There's another nibble on the paternoster rig here. There's something's playing with it. And... oh, I missed it. Something's playing with the worms on this paternoster rig again, look. It's just sort of sucking on. Look at it moving around. Now it's pulling tight a bit and loose again. Now tight, is sharp little jab there. Something definitely playing with it. And got him. It's not very big. I'm going to guess it's a small redfin. I don't care what it is at this point in time. Putting up a great fight. What have we got? It's a roach! This is the only spot that I've ever caught a roach. I'm going to get a photo of my sunrise roach. I don't know what you're supposed to do with these things. I just put them back. My thought is they don't grow much bigger than that. They're a small fish. So they're just food. They're a food source for the giant Murray cod that live in this lake. They don't grow really big and dirty up the water like carp, I don't think, so I'll just put them back. Go and get eaten. Fatten up some big fish. Right, put the paternoster rig back in. There's a lot of fish jumping around here this morning. They're not redfin. Redfin have like a real fast little poof, poof, poof sort of sound when they break the surface. They're like carp. I wonder if they're roach. I actually don't know a lot about roach. This is the only place I ever catch them. I wonder if they jump like carp do. Just randomly. I think I forgot to say it. I'm on the board. The Vic fishing app is like the Bible for us anglers here. Put that on silent. Try that again. The Vic fishing app is like a Bible for us anglers here in Victoria. Let's have a look and see what it says about roach. So I'll go down the bottom here. I'll hit inland. Now I'm going to be looking up at my rods quite often while I do this, because that's what I do most of the time when I'm fishing. Freshwater fishing, freshwater species and bag limits. Freshwater scalefish, native, freshwater scalefish introduced. Look down here, trout, salmon, carp, redfin, roach. Let's hit roach. Scientific name, Rutulus rutulus. I think that's pronounced. Rutulus rutulus. Minimum legal size, no minimum, no bag limit, notes. The 2022 Victorian Recreational Fishing Guide lists a bag limit of 5. This bag limit of 5 was changed to no limit as of 8th of September 2022. So as of 8th of September, there's no bag limit and no size limit on roach. Fishers are encouraged not to release tench to the water as they can impact other recreational species. Fishers are reminded it is illegal to transport live fish without appropriate approval. So you can't, it's illegal to take it in, put it in a bucket and take it somewhere else. You can't do that. And you can You can put them back, but you're encouraged not to. But that says tench. I think it means roach. Maybe that was a copy and paste job. So that's the roach rules. So it's pretty much the same as redfin. There's no rules. They're open slather. Do what you want with them, but don't take them and relocate them anywhere. Got him. Feels maybe a little bit bigger than the last one. Not very much though, if it is. Is it another roach? Or have I got a redfin this time? I reckon it's another roach, you know. And it is another roach. Righto, roach number 2. Be gone. Now, I know what you're thinking. Didn't the guidebook say you can't release them? It said you're encouraged not to. It doesn't say you're not allowed to. I reckon, just like redfin, do what's on your heart. Do what you think is right. If you choose to release a roach, I'm not going to begrudge you. If you choose to kill them all, I'm still not going to begrudge you. Righto, put these worms back in. Now with that roach, I'll tell you why. I said a minute ago, do what's on your heart. For me, from what I understand, roach don't grow very big. And they're probably on the menu for their entire lives, which means that even as a fully grown fish, they're likely to they're a food source for the larger fish like Murray cod. So I'm happy to put them back, and hopefully it ends up in the mouth of a cod. Getting a nibble on the patinostery. It's been quite a while since I caught that. Since my last bite, they've sort of gone a bit quiet. Got him. Holding it high here, high sticking it, just to make sure I don't drag into any snags. Is it another roach, or is it a redfin? It's small. It is another roach, I think. It's a bigger roach. That's me PB roach, I reckon. This place is roach central. When I was reeling this in, I was thinking, this one feels bigger, but I didn't say anything because every time I say that it's not, and I end up looking like a dinglequat. Anyway, I've seen people use swim baits that look exactly like that in this lake for cod. Actually, I might put it in slow motion mode and get some underwater footage. See you later, mate. Go on. The two biggest problems with filming underwater release footage, one is that the audio can be quite crap for a little while afterwards if there's water in the microphone. And the other one is I've now got a wet head strap on my head, and it's not the warmest morning ever. Anyway, put that back out there. All 3 fish have been caught on this rod, on the paternoster rig. Here we go, getting bites on both rods here. I've got this one. I've got this one. Oh, it's trapped me on a snag. No, it's off the snag. I've got this one. I'm getting a bite on the running sinker rig. Oh, it's on a snag again, is it? No. Getting bites on both rods here. I'm reeling this one in at 1,000 miles an hour. That one's stopped. I was getting a nibble. The truck driver over there's watching me. He's jealous because he's at work and I'm fishing. And I've got another roach. This place is roach central. I think my record roach catch before today was 2. Now I'm up to 4 so far. I just remembered I've got my second camera in the car, so I don't have to get a wet head. Right, roach, see you later, mate. Here you go. I forgot I even had that in the car. I didn't have to get my head strap wet before, after all. The dedicated fish releasing camera. Right, roach, see you later, mate. Here you go. Check out the mud here where I've been standing. Certainly making it a bit gooey. Anyway, a couple of fresh worms on. I'll put the paternoster rig back out. Then I might check the bait on my running sinker rig because I did have a bite on there before as well. Make sure something hasn't stolen my worms. Let's try that again. Well, folks, if you want to catch a roach, you've never caught one, or you just want to catch one for whatever reason, this is how you do it. You come to this spot. This is on Lake Eildon near Pepin Point. You head to Bonnie Doon on Lake Eildon. Then from Bonnie Doon, you follow the road up to Pepin Point. You'll go past a spot called Kennedy's Point. This is a couple of kilometres past Kennedy's Point. There's a big roadside reserve here. It's quite a popular spot. There's another bite there now. There's a road going right around this entire bay. It's you come in nice and early. You want a small hook, a small sinker, fish light, and a bunch of worms at sunrise, and you'll be in with a good chance of catching a roach. Got him! Will it be bigger this one, or is it snagged? Ah, it's a bloody snag. When you first take it up, you feel weight, and you wait for those head shakes, and you wait for it to kick, and then after a while, when there isn't head shakes, you realise it's not going to kick because it's not a fish. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. Hopefully it comes off the snag and there's still a fish on it. That's what I'm hoping. It came off the snag, thankfully, but there's no fish on it. I'm going to Roachland, Eildon, Victoria. I'm going to Roachland. Dun, 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 dun. Got him. That was a nice bite. This is a bigger fish. It's snagged again. Oh. Why does it keep happening? No, there's a bigger fish on there. I can feel it kicking. It's snagged, but I can feel head shakes. What if I get it slack? Hopefully the hook doesn't fall out of its mouth and it swims away off that snag. That's what I'm hoping, though. I don't like my chances. Try now. Please don't break. There's still a fish on it. I can feel. Oh, I felt a head shake. The fish is still there. It's getting critical. I break. Oh, I think I'm off. I'm off. I've got the fish. It's definitely a bigger fish. I shouldn't say that because I'll end up looking like a dill. No, definitely a bigger fish. Is it a bigger roach? Or is it a redfin? I think it's a redfin. Ba-dun-dun! Da-dun-dun! First redfin of the day. It's nearly big enough to keep. I don't think I will. If I knew I was going to get 2 or 3 this size, I would. But I don't think I'm going to. Folks, redfin me up. The fishing trip just took on a whole new level. I've caught 2 species. I'm going to get a photo. If I didn't get that, if I'd lost that on that snag, I probably would have written it off as a roach, I reckon. Off you go. What are you doing, you silly bugger? There he goes. Took him a while to realise he was free. He gone. Right, new sinker, same hook. Paternoster the riggies, locked and loaded. Back out in the spot where I've caught every single fish today. That's a fish on there already. Look, as soon as that hit the bottom, a fish grabbed it. Oh, I haven't even stopped filming. I literally just threw it in. It's only a small fish. I'm gonna guess it's another redfin because it just bit so quick. It is another redfin. I think I'm still filming. I think I am. Yep. That's how quickly that happened. I cast it out, wound up the slack, let me rod against me Simon Humphrey U-Butte rod holder. Looked up and it was pulling. There was tension on it and it was moving. 2 in the space of... That fish was caught probably 5 or 6 seconds after the bait hit the water. Unbelievable. Maybe the roach had gone off the bite and it's the redfin's time to shine. I got up nice and early and I started with a poem. Now there's people fishing around there and I don't think I know them. But now the time has come for me to pack up and leave this bend because like all good things, this fishing trip is coming to an end. Thank you all very much for watching.